go, Bugs!
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Head-to-head against Nova. He's gone just 2 for 13. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And that one just missed outside.
Come on!
He's a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-2.
Strike! Oh, boo! Fuck you! That was a strike.
And good patience. Pulled back.
Damn.
Ball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Come on, Nova.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The 1-0 home. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over.
Yee, Marte!
Reds are down in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. Now both runners on the move. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Movers are off again. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Corey Dickinson. Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Josh Bell as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Here's Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on for second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's
I don't want them to run.
and just like that, the inning is over. So 3 runs on 6 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, head-to-head against Nova. He carries a batting average of .389. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And finds him out in the grass. It's a base hit. And a reaching effort, so this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he is in there.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to pitcher have that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think he's thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's through into center field, base hit. And not in time as the run scored.
Batting on the depth, the left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Adam Duvall head-to-head against Nova. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Shepard stands at first with 1 out. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off the shoulder side of the tire. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Up next for the Buccos, Elias Diaz. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Yes, it's quick.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box now. Ivan Nova runs up and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side. but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He singled his last time up.
I'm going.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Try it again from first. Bouncing up the middle. And that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 6.
Riding in once again, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Runner goes for third. There's a little chopper up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go now to the top of the third. Pirates lead it 4-1. So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A kick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. And she'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Peraza. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Popped up, back behind second. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot to third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
First baseman number 65.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jeanette gonna have to hurry on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder number 25. Gregory Polanco.
Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. A base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Line hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this one.
He swings and misses. Throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Freeze charging this one. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scooter Jeanette. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, David Freese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, David.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Peraza. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding into the box, Elias Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hamilton. And that's the second out of the inning. Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tap. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, And no errors so far for the Pirates. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 4-1. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeze over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder,
At the plate, Adam Duvall looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Now he's into second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Harrison as we move.
in baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. One pitch on its way. Runner going the second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Here's Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner breaks for third. And fastball swung on and hit to second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the fastball just a bit high. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning numbers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael.
Josh Bell, the next hitter. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He comes in hitting right at a... First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 23,
Here's David Freese to stand in. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, after that face knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Runners on the move for second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. A.J. will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Frazier takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. So that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Jordy Mercer is up off the bench, and he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the team. corner and slicing foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll be the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Adam Frazier, head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is lined softly to the left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next day.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Bo Schultz.
Leading off the inning, Scott Scheffler, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Any better announcers?
And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 calls on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wandy Peralta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 27, Philip Irvin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider swung on and grounded towards short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 down.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Comes set, and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Hero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Gregory Blanco. He's running. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Here's David Freese to stand in, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Shepler is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh.
Beautiful.
9th inning about to start in this one. That'll bring in Philip Irvin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2, the count to Billy Hamilton. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Harrison moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one. He had just enough to get the job done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ivan Nova gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Bo Schultz works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final run score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. The Reds, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at PNC Park, 38,000.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cincinnati hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jamison Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And here's Jose Peraza looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
In is Joey Votto now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Count now, a ball with a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A two-seamer there. This is fouled off on the left side. Here's a high pop-up. Tyon is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Sal Romano gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Schwartz fields it cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Here's Jordy Mercer. Runner for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is there, and he has it for the out. And here's how Cliff Riddle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. So far in this series, he's already picked up 9 hits. It takes some guys a week or 2 to get that many hits, so he's been really impressive against these pitchers.
Here's Starling Marte. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now. Corey Dickerson lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Set. Here's the 0-1. And the runner flaking for third. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there are 2 away now. Up next for the Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Here comes the first pitch. And the runner's on his way home. Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Gregory Alonso as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, it takes a nasty pop, and he's unable to haul it in. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, David Freese.
Standing in, David Freese. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners breaking for home. Lifted in the air out to right. Shepard moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Harrison has a play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just inside, not by much. 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Popped him up. Freeze in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler, this batter pitcher of mine against Jameson Taillon. He's just 1 for 13. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Here's another 0-2. Popped up. Rodriguez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Jameson Taillon tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Cervelli gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running again. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the throw.
First pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
From the stretch, and a double steal try here. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here's Starling Marte. And the runner's home. Hit on the ground out for short. The second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We played 2 full. Bucks out in front, 3-0. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
They're all in the strike zone. Shut the fuck up.
Into the box.
Barnhart.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul to home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. The 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and number 2 down. Ready now for Cincinnati, Sal Romano. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is a home run. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And now the runner's trying for third. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out.
Boo!
Now batting, the pitcher.
Keeper! Gotta get my phone!
Digging in to try it again. Jamison he singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. No runs, no hits, one error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Freeze with it over at third. And there's out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boo.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Josh Harrison stands in, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And one gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. A fly out and a single for him so far. First offering on its way. And a whiff and a good slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit, find themselves on base, and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for 3rd. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting mugged.
In now, Corey Dickerson grounded up the first baseline. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swung out and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now. Scott Schebler. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that's on the book too low. No runs, no hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Ball and strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. It's a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Pick things up where we left off. Sean Rodriguez went deep last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, David Freese. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in, Adam Duvall.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball, called strike. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a full.
Changes up on him, and that's in the third for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Dickerson's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Jesse Winker will grab a bat hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 22.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready, here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Get out, get out!
Going back on it, and it's
Yeah!
as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Jamison Tyon. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, the base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Set and the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Time so fucking slow.
Into scoring position now at second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been carrying the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box. Corey Dickerson. This is line to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
First baseman, number 3.
Ready once again, Sean Rodriguez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And they keep rolling here. Their runners into corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first down.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Runner's on his way to third. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now. Jameson Taillon. Little chopper back to the mound. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead. And after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in Pittsburgh. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Rodriguez on the move. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut spares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The next 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And he'll get back in standing. In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Harrison waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Jared Hughes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Josh Harrison stands in. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Jordy Mercer. Runner breaks for third. Line drive to left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Starling Marte. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Peraza. Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. Single homer run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There we go. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Get out. Gone. Yeah.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far. Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Number 3.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Line to the right side. A lead, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Right fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, David Freed. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Some set with the 0-1. Runner going for third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, front center. So long for a throw, and out toward center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
From the stretch, runner goes. Cervelli, runner at first with 2 gone. He's on the move again from first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out toward second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 17-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Marte is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another chance? Scott Shepley is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Geez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box now. Adam Duvall. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that could be...
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Number 12 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that misses inside 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Harrison onto the grass, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pirates on top, 17-0. David Hernandez comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Josh Harrison stands in. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 2.
Josh Harrison.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Jordy Mercer has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Peraza right there. And quickly there are...
Yeah, I've been drinking too much. I gotta piss again. Ah.
Sup, man? ID Levels.
Darling Marte.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Hit on the backhand. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ty's gonna complete the game.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Jose Peraza. Got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Wind up and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Popped him up. Harrison is there. 2 gone. Joey Votto now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now those who stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Mercer is there. Throw to first will be in time for the final out. And the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings. Only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
17-0 the final.